guys. Welcome to Marquay the Life Speaker, where we help cure those hearts. Today's topic is kind of similar to yesterday's topic when we were talking about provision. Except for today is camera right outside. You don't always have to go inside. So what am I talking about when I say cameras outside? Well, of course I got a camera. And you're supposed to take pictures with the camera, right? So look at me. I am the camera. I am on camera. And pretty much what it's talking about is that you got to look out the outside too, for me. Because I know for me, I've been inside for a while. But you got to look out outside too and see how the outside is going. So, for example, for me right now, currently, the outside, how's it going? It's going pretty well, still working on that mental health. And so this morning what I did was make sure I did my writing, my 3 devotionals a day, my goal plan, and then my drawing plan, then get on YouTube. And then also I'm going to start doing my little rapping thing. I love this song that I made yesterday. It's stuck in my head. Why you stealing and killing all my joy? Anyways, in this. Definitely Marquay the Life Speaker, I want to say, she is building up my confidence. Me trying this program and building it up, that's what it matters. And then you work the flow and you keep on going because God has the opportunity and He knows what you need. So enjoy it. Enjoy His works of labor and continue to keep going, even if you don't see it. I see here in this program a whole legacy. I am happy what I've done. It's building up my spirit. It's like something to where I got to do this in the morning. I've been doing this since February. So I have been on the roll. 171 videos, probably even more than that. I got to keep a track of it. 500 blog posts. Oh my God, that means because I've been on it so much to where I can't get off of it now. So now it became who I am. Now, anyways, I want to talk more about this, okay? And the goal plan. Of course, we're starting to show and share the goal plan. Push forward. You got to push. You have to push forward sometimes. No matter what, you have to push. Now, number one, when you're pushing forward, a lot of patience. Yes, you have to be patient. Because pushing forward, there's people going to be trying to pull you right back. And you don't want to go back there, so you pushing, you running. You like you in a football game, and you running to touch the goal, to hit that. Whatever you do in the football thing, you just running to win. You tired. So you got this football and you ready to touch down. That's what it is. Yes. You ready. And they trying to pull you back so you won't get it. And they trying to tackle you down so you won't get it. But you saying, no, I will live my life. So you running in the football game to make sure you do it. That's me. That's how I'm going. I don't play football, but I'm running to touch down and live my life. I'm serious. So every day when I'm on here and they're like, whoa, she wants to live her life and she's not playing. So she is fighting for it. Okay? So a lot of courage. Yes, she does have it. And number 3, recognize that it is not easy, but it can be done. You can do it. It's not easy, no. No. But you know what? It's always good to have goofy people like me to know that we can do it, even though when we think that we can't, we can make it, and we can do all things. We can. I did it. So, anyways, there's reasons why you want to push forward. My reason is because my health. I can't be having people in my brain playing with my brain, and I know I need it to be right. I don't need you going upstairs in my brain. It was just like Jesus. He had a plan, and people coming around here and trying to mess up his plan. No, that's not what you're doing. I'm the one. I got this plan. This is the right one. Why I'm going to follow you? You ain't even think about it. You a non-worker. You don't even know what you doing. So if I go your way, you going to have us on the ground. I ain't got no time going over there. No, I don't want to be in your fiery water stuff. You go in there and you jump in that fire water stuff, but I'm going the right way. I ain't going to be turning and bumping. I'm not going to hit nothing. The only thing that I'm hitting is my success. So, number 5, when you give out gifts that God gave you, those people who left you behind and took your gifts, it wasn't for them. It wasn't for them. It wasn't for them to have. And you're the only one can use it. So they didn't take anything from you. That's true. You're the only one that can have your gifts. So when you're giving out your precious gift and these people are taking advantage of your gifts and your talents and they trying to do all this extra stuff and these saucing and seasonings and stuff like that, and they don't realize that your gifts and your talents is something and they trying to play you, you got to do your own thing and you got to let them know, I don't need you, baby. I can do it for myself. I know that when God said that he would never leave me nor forsake me, I am totally aware of that. So I'm going to do what I got to do no matter. I don't care who don't support me. I don't care who's not watching. I am watching me and I see the power in me. So if you see the power in you, you can look at you all day and say, I see you, beautiful. I see you. You go, Marquela. You go. Okay. Marquela, the light speaker. She's a little crazy today. Don't mind her. So, you want to be safe. You want to be safe. Been awoken. You gotta be awoken. When you awoke, ain't nobody can get you up. They can't play with you because you awoke. You like, what is you doing? I clearly see you moving the wrong way. I'm up here, you going on south side. So you go ahead and go to south side, and I'm going on this side, the right side. And when I come back, and when I get what I need to get, and when I win, and I do all things, you gonna look, and you gonna be like, oh my God. Don't play with me. You know, because they don't understand. My Quaila Life Speaker, where we help cure those hearts. She is so beautiful. And she's very nice, right? She has a gorgeous smile. And it's just really, you don't really recognize, right? But she can be a beast. She really can. I could turn into a beast like 8.145 seconds. But I've been working on it. I've been working on me. And that's why we do this every day. Because my Quaila Life Speaker is working on her. That's why she's not really worried about nobody else. Because she's going to build herself. She is. And she having a blast. And so when she build herself, she know everybody else going to understand it one day. She ain't worried about them. Because when Jesus said it's her time, she following what Jesus said. Something spiritual said she got this. So she going to follow the spiritual realm. And she going to go. And even though everybody be like, oh, she got some voodoo stuff going on. No, she got God stuff going on. She know what God said. When God said he would never leave her nor forsake her, he meant that. When God said that he put a little heavens in her hearts so that she would never settle, he meant that. When God said, I know what God said. He had them riches without no sorrows. He said that now. Now, when God said, don't worry about tomorrow's problems, it's his own. It's own day. You can't be worried about all this stuff. You got to keep on going. Do I need to go more and tell you what God said to me? I tell you. I know what God said. That God said that. He did. He did. God said. Now, recognize I was squeezing. I was squeezing up on there like a snake, sardines. I can't do that. I need to breathe. I'm tired. So when you know you tired and you squeezing like sardines, they playing with your mental health, they doing too much, they sickness is getting affected, and you got that little poisonous going on, they killing and stealing all your joy, you got to make sure you doing what you need to do because they stealing and killing all your joy. You ain't got no time for that. You ain't. Now, it happened too long. It was going on too long. It was. So you got to push forward now. Because you already know it happened too fast. Also, now you free. You free now. And you ain't got to worry about it no more. That's good. Push forward. Now, we going to drawing plan. Now, look at this drawing plan. Look at that woman. My Quail Light speaker where she helped cure those hearts. Now, what is she doing? What is she saying here? I will continue to push forward. And she got this thing and she says future. She pushing her future. She ain't playing. She ain't playing. People think she giving. No, baby girl ain't giving up. You didn't see these 100-something videos and 500-something. She ain't playing, baby. She pushing forward. Goals and dreams. She seen it. She ready. Whoa! She like a superwoman. She ready. Future, goals, and dreams. So her past, that's the past right here. Look at her past. You see her past? That's that past right here. And it said, past is behind me. Let it go and trust in the Lord. Yeah, it's behind me. And then here's my Queen of the Light speaker. Right here. Right here. Here she goes. There she go right there. And then this is what she say. She say this. The past is why I am running towards my future. God keeps his promises. I will follow my dreams. Anything is possible. Yes, follow your dreams. Anything is possible. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Sometimes I wake up and have joy. Sometimes I wake up and cry. It depends on how I am doing. And that's why it's called emotions. Anyways. What do we have today that we need to share? Pretty much is blessings. We're going to go to 18. And we know that God, he's really a great God. So I'm going to share with you what you can have. And it's called blessings. You know what I'm saying? And it's this. He says it right here. How blessed all those in whom you live. Who lives become roads you travel. They wend through lonesome valleys, come upon brooks, discover cool springs, and pools brimming with rains. Psalms 84 and 5 and 6. So, you are prepared a feast for me in the presence of my enemies. You honor me by anointing my head with oil. My cup overflows with blessings. Psalms 23 and 5. From his abundance we have all received one gracious blessing after another. John 1:16. So from his blessings, God's going to make sure that we get everything. Our goal plan is to get to our dreams, do what we need to do, and we're going to be all right. God will work the rest. You just need to get there. You need to drive. You stop worrying about everything else, and you just get in there and drive, and God got the rest. He going to supply that. He said that he will. You just got to be determined, be consistent, and let him see what you think. Because the thing about God is, he will send those people to you to help you. All you got to do is be determined in your business and don't be discouraged. And you know what? Discouraged in business. I'm going to share with my business people if I can find it. It's my little blue book. I don't know where she at. Yes, I call my books she's. I don't know. But since I can't find her and make it the easy way, we just going to bring the Bible. We're going to bring the Bible here, okay? And in this Bible, for my business people, is that we ain't going to be discouraged, okay? In this business, because you got to do what you got to do. You know, your goal plan is to build. And don't worry about what you don't have or what you ain't getting and what you're not receiving. Because God, he make ways. He make water moves. How you don't know what you're doing, he gonna give to you outside. So look at the camera outside. Because even though you inside right now, the outside is what he gonna do on the camera. You know what I'm saying? He's going to bless you outside while you on camera. So you got to understand that even though You might not see nothing coming inside. You know what I'm saying? And you looking inside and you don't see it. But God's going to do something for you, the outside. And that's why you don't need to worry about it, because God's going to come in that outside area and bless it. And you going to know it came from God. So that's the reason why you don't worry about what you ain't going to receive. Because you received some things. And God is a good God, no matter what. You got to keep going, because God will send you things. He will send you things. And he's a great God. Now, I want to talk to you guys. I'm looking for it. Discouraged. Okay. So we're going to go to Deuteronomy. Okay. And you know what? God is good. Because I didn't even read back in the days. I was not reading. I was reading a little bit, but not even really. So now I'm starting to read. You know that's Jesus. Jesus been doing some things to me. I've been reading. I've been drawing. And I know my drawing ain't all of that. But I've been drawing. I've been doing some things. I know I've been doing things that I don't do. So I am outside for real. Okay. So we go on to Deuteronomy 31 and 8. That's where we going. And remember what I said. Don't worry about what's not going on inside. He got a lot of stuff going on outside. Don't worry about the inside of the camera. Think about the outside. Because the outside is going to bless you. The inside is going to be working. But the outside, you're going to be blessed. And you're going to look and you're going to be foaming out the mouth. Because Jesus done bless you outside. Don't even worry about it. Because when God said he keep his promises, he going to keep it, baby. So, baby, don't worry about it. It's going to be okay. Now, Deuteronomy 31. Verse 8. It says, "In the Lord he is it, that thou go before, that he will be with thee. He will not fail thee, neither forsake thee. Fear not, neither be dismayed." You know what? That's gorgeous. I love that. I need to read that again. He said, "In the Lord he it is, that thou go before thee. He will be with thee. He will not fail thee, neither forsake thee. Fear not, neither be dismayed." And this is in Deuteronomy. I'm saying that wrong. Y'all know I am. 31 verse 8. And see, that's the reason why I am out inside. I'm inside. I'm on the camera. You know what I'm saying? But see, God's going to bless me outside. And that's what God showed me. I'm going to be outside. I'm going to be inside. But it's going to be feeling good because it's going to go outside. So don't worry about what's not going on inside that camera. Don't worry about that. Because God's going to do some great things for you outside the camera. And you're going to know that it came from you being on that camera and doing what God told you to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, don't worry about what you don't have. Focus on what you do have. And God's going to bless you no matter what. My business people, the people who just got into business, I want to discuss some business with you when you're watching this. I want you to understand. When you're doing a business, you just got into it. See, I went to college for only 8 weeks and then poof, there it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm very quick. I don't want to be in school all day long. So I just studied for a little bit and then poof, I made my own little business. And what I've learned over the years when I was going, I didn't even go that long, look. But what I learned last year when I went was this, is that you may fail, but failing may be good depending on what you're doing. So this business is based on encouragement. Do you really think I'm going to fail that? No, because God's going to bless me outside the world And all I got to do is share my stuff to bring them inside and they can watch this. See, God has a way to help you emotionally, physically, and financially. So when you are feeling like you cannot make it when you're doing your program or you're doing whatever you're doing to help a city, don't feel that way, because God has a plan for you and He will make it happen when He sees your determination and how much it means to you. And so for me, I ain't worried about how many viewers I get. I'm not really worried about did I make money, because the truth be told, I did make money and it was outside the world. Yeah. The truth be told, I did make some things. I did see God bring a lot of things to me. Also, the truth be told, He created peace. And the truth be told, I already have a job. So I am making money. And I'm investing my money for this. And that's cool, right? I have one job and I invested in that. How did I invest in that? All those things that you see in the back right here, I invested that in the current job I work. And I only work 2 to 3 days. But then I was blessed with something. And I got that. And I created my own little business to see if I can increase some commission. But in this, it's not about that though. Because I'm looking at the hearts. I want to help cure those things. I want people to understand that there's somebody out there who cares. Because she knows how it feels, to feel belittled or feel like, you're doing all these things to help people and nobody is helping you. Or people are not sincerely real about what they're saying. And people are so broken. That's why they're hurting you. See, when I went to counseling, I learned a lot over the years. And so when you got to look out the outside, what did God do to help me get into this business? He brought the business to me. And I went to the business. When I went to counseling, I've learned a lot. Literally. And I saw how this lady was doing her thing. I seen it. And some people didn't like what she was saying. They would literally walk out the doors. And so I was like, you know what? I would really love to do what she's doing right now, encouraging people to go towards their goals and dreams. But I don't want them walking out my door. So I was thinking in something differently. What do I do to encourage these people to help them go towards their goals and dreams? Oh my God, that makes sense. Well, some of them are right now currently all on their phones. Okay. Well, they're on their phones. They listen to music. Yeah, they do. Oh, well, you know what? Why not get on YouTube and have them click on my video? And they can hear me. Why not get off of Facebook and go to a blog page and create my own website and let them see that there's someone willing to share her story to help them move forward and go towards their goals and dreams? Why not create pretty dresses in a kids line and let them know that this is a family-oriented business and we're all about family? Why not offer services like childcare positions or offering certain things to help them out, to let them know that there's someone out there who cares? Offering personal assistance, like talking to them, letting them know that there's someone out there who cares. Offering babysitting if you need someone to help you babysit. Offering, I'll help you with your paper. I'll help you show you how you do this. Offering these things, letting them know that there's someone out here who cares. You're doing all this and you're not getting paid for it though. No, I am. I'm paid in full. God's given it to me to give it for free. And He is definitely a good God, because the thing about it is that in February of 2019, I actually got the I'm going to show you something. So, when I started this business, I started it in January of 2019 is when I got blessed with babysitting for a little bit. And this is when I was planning this business. So I was babysitting from home. And I was actually babysitting for a minute. I was babysitting for a minute. And then it ended. And that's okay. But that little minute of me babysitting, it wasn't forgotten that God brought income into my life when I babysat. And I was able to still do this business. So when I spoke about don't look at the inside in the camera, you know what I'm saying? Look out the outside of the camera. When I said that, it means that don't look at what you don't have in the inside. Look at what's going to happen to you on the outside. I got blessed with babysitting when I was doing this. And I literally, in one of the videos, actually, I have the baby. You know what I'm saying? As I was doing my Quail the Light Speaker, where we help cure those hearts. So, in this, worrying about things is not going to get you nowhere. Because God's going to bless you. He's probably have something more huger than you ever imagined. So, that's what I'm saying. He's blessed me with babysitting when I did this program, when I started this program. I had so many thoughts of something, and he's blessed me randomly. People has bought me stuff randomly. People had did some stuff randomly for me. So I know I've been blessed since I've done this. So I've been called to do this. So I'm not worried about what's not going on in the inside, or I'm not worried about how many viewers, or I'm not worried about how much money I'm going to make. Because guess what? It's all outside. This is an inside preview of how my life was. It's a document, pretty much a documentary of how my life is going. And an increase of me showing my movie thing in my scripts and the things that I am doing currently in my life. This whole program is me testing my confidence. I used to call myself ugly all the time. I used to beat up on myself. I used to do things that is not normal. You know, hitting myself with shoes. And I was crazy, man. This is way before I had my kids. Cutting myself out. Like I said, I was doing stuff. A lot of stuff. But look at me now. I'm not even thinking about no shoes or me doing those things that I used to do. I am now definitely doing so much better. I am a suicidal survivor. I had these thoughts in my head since I was in high school. High school was definitely a tough route for me. And that's way before I had my children. And so I've came a long way in general. And so I'm looking at now building Marquela the Light Speaker, where we help cure those hearts, where she's showing you her self-confidence, where she's showing you that this is what she's come through and what she's overcame before she even had her children, before she even had all these things happening. It all started in high school, and now this woman is really working towards her goals and dreams, and she's not stopping it. You know what I'm saying? She had a lot of problems in her life, from seizures and all these things, a lot of attacks, under a lot of attacks, and she didn't know what she was going to do. But this woman now is 24 years old, and she's making it in her life, and that's what she's looking at. And it doesn't matter how long it took her. God was with her. And she's written some things to God, and God had answered every single one of her prayers. This very apartment that she's in, she wrote about it. Her writing is what's really blessing her even more. She writes like no tomorrow. Her words might not be together all like that, but the girl can write. She can write about 12 pages. The girl has 12 notebooks. The girl literally could write. And she started now reading. She started really learning. And that's important because she cared more about her life now. She began to now eat again. The girl was not eating for a while after her father died. And so she was walking around pretty much dead. I mean, this girl was sick and now she's healed. So now she's looking outside instead of inside. Inside, it was going too much inside. Outside, she's seeing a smile and it's not fake no more. She's not going around like this. And then the inside, she's coming home beating up herself, almost killing herself because she doesn't want to be here. So this woman overcame a lot of stuff. She literally did not want to be here. Okay? So you look at it and you be like, what? No, she wanted to kill herself. She was tired of the circumstances and the trials and the tribulations. She was angry with God. Very. She was closing doors that did not supposed to be closed. The girl was giving out her blessings when she wasn't supposed to. And then there was a lot of people taking from them, stealing at her house. I mean, this girl was going through a lot of stuff. And so when she was seeing the inside, man, I ain't worth it. So when she knew these people was using her, she knew these people were good for her. She let them do whatever they wanted to her. She let them take advantage. She let them do all things. One day, she woke up. No more. You will not do that to me. Because they didn't even realize when they was taking all that, they seen how nice she was. And they was taking all this stuff, taking her for granted, using her kids as an excuse to do what they want to take from her. All this stuff. They didn't realize that they was affecting her health. They didn't know that girl was walking with pneumonia. They didn't know that. And this is way before she got in the crash. They know now. But they didn't know that. They didn't know that girl was walking with that. You couldn't tell because she got a great smile. But she was walking sick. So mentally with the health, now she is not playing. She trying to make sure her health is okay now. She trying to make sure she good. Because she realized that she can't make nobody love her. She can't force nobody. She wanted to be loved. She wanted people to love her for her. Not for the items. Not for her body. Not for all that. She just wanted them to love her like she loved them. And they failed on that. They just took her for granted and threw her in the trash can. And it was so dirty. So the girl got up in the trash can and she got up and she's standing in that trash can. And she got all her stuff out of that trash can. She took all her stuff back and she said she's not letting them take from her no more. So now the girl's on camera and she's just here to pronounce who she really is. Her business is so strong to where she don't care who watches. She's really ready to leave a real legacy. So that they can hear her voice to understand that they will no longer take from her. She will no longer sit in that trash can. She didn't deserve the way people treated her. She didn't deserve that. So her stories is what she's fighting for. Her life is what she's fighting for. The things that she knew she'd been through, she's fighting for. And her storytelling is so deep. And that's why she's on YouTube and not on a Facebook page. Her stories are so real, and that's the reason why she's not just going to post it on a Facebook page for remembrance. She's going to post it on her website. Her shirts, her kids line, all those are just her saying it's all about family. She's not playing no more. She's creating things that she never thought she would never create again because she has woken up. See, this girl had her dad die right in front of her face, and a lot of people was telling her to just move forward. But that's not how you push for it. It takes time. So she went to 3 different counselors and she still made it in her life. But see, people don't knew. They never knew what she went through. But she overcame these things. See, this girl right here, nobody never knew because she was quiet. But she was so loud. She did talk a lot. But see, people didn't realize she wasn't talking out of the side of her mouth. She was actually talking knowledge. And she knew it was not good for her. She knew it was good for her. She was aware. So no one couldn't play her. She knew people didn't like her. She knew people was using her. And she knew their intentions. The sad part about it is, though, when Marquela had good people in her life, she let them go quick. Because she didn't know if they were good for her or not. Because too many people had used her and took advantage of her body, physical, and her emotional. They continued to tamper with her, steal from her, take from her, and pretend to love her. That was Marquela, the life speaker. She's now coming out her shell, and this is outside right here, to where she's telling personal information about what she's been through. To help somebody understand that this is what she's been through, and she's not perfect, and this is what she had to go through to get here. She smiled through the pain. She wrote her life away. This girl was plotting to get out of this stuff, and she's out. See, people didn't know. They didn't know that Marquela was writing her way out. She was writing. She wrote her whole life, fighting her way out of this. And so the girl, she went to man for pleasure because she feel like that's the only way to love her, because she didn't feel loved by nobody. So when she went out and she got broken, she was okay with it because ain't nobody really showed their love for her. So she would go to them, and they didn't make it no better. But now the girl is alone for real, and she's okay with it now. The girl's been to different events by herself. The girl's wrote her life away by herself. The girl has done a lot by herself. You can't do everything alone, but what I'm saying is by herself with Jesus. That's why she's saying she's okay. Because she knows that God's with her, because she's seen him move. And that's the reason why I do what I do. To encourage people, to let them know that there's someone out there who cares. I saw a young boy yesterday. He was so scared. He's walking outside by himself, you know what I'm saying, after school. And all these parents just walking past this scared little boy. And I said to myself, what's wrong, baby? Are you trying to cross over? I said, okay, come on. I got my daughters. We stopped what we were doing. We were just going home. But we stopped to go take a child across the street. See, our children is our future. This on this planner, it says, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. Our children are our future. And so we got to build them up along with building ourselves up. We can't tell our kids to do something and we're not doing it. We have to be consistent in our life. We have to make sure we okay. We can't tell our kids, don't let nobody use you. And then we're letting people use us. We can't tell no one, don't let nobody do this. Our kids follow us. Our kids are. They see us. Whatever we do, our kids do. If you're letting people treat you poorly, your kids are going to do that. Your kids are going to follow you. And so you have to make sure that you do the best that you can to succeed in your life. So your children know that you left something for them. And even when people talked about you, you walk forth because it's not about you no more. It's about these kids. So the beast has arisen. The beauty of the beast. A lot of people just seen her body. A lot of people just seen her beauty. A lot of people just seen her smile. A lot of people just seen her items. A lot of people just seen all that. But Marquela, she saw her confidence. She snapped out of it so quick. When people claimed to love her or claimed they would do things for her, they did not do it. They left the baby behind to pick up everything, pick up all this mess. And she still came out with a smile. You think she was okay that she had to pick up all this stuff by herself? You think it was fair? No, it was unfair. And she still held her peace. Marquela stands by the truth, even when nobody don't want to hear and they feel like all is right. But they know deep down in their heart it's wrong. When someone's kind to you, why do you treat them so poorly? Why do you mistake kindness for weak and stomp all over them? You played with their health so bad to where they were in the hospital. It was that serious. And that's why I'm saying, when someone's broken, real broken, you need to be careful. Because you're going to be helping these broken people, and you're broken too. And then you're going to all be affected. And who's going to get the help? Because everybody is sick. So Raquela went outside and got some fresh air, because it was greener on the other side. When she went outside and saw how green it was, she stayed there. She only went back to only tell them that she always will love them and she forgive them, but she's not going to let them get into her mental health. When she went to counseling, the lady said, "I'll miss you, but I'll take care of myself. I'll miss you, but I'll take care of myself. I don't care who leaves me. I don't care who don't want me to be alive. I don't care if you don't like me. I don't care what you feel about me. I don't care what you say about me. I do not care. But I will never go to a hospital again for anyone, because the love I have. I will never put anyone over my children." Literally, I still have my babies, but I spend most of my time chasing after people who don't love me. I would see in my dreams that my dog was licking me, because it was a feeling of me being loved. I wanted to be loved. I wanted someone to love me. But I am love. God planted that in me. And I used to feel so good giving to everybody. I used to feel good doing all things, running like I'm a horse of no tomorrow, doing everything. And then I turned around and looked for help. Out of all them people that I helped, only a few was there for me. Sad story, huh? But you know what? It's not about that. It's about these stories are going to come. And they're going to come real good. They're becoming a movie. I'm making me my own talk show to let you know that nobody can steal, kill, and destroy my joy. Negative energy on the phone. Anyways, my Oprah show, offer show, or whatever show this was, my Crazy Light Speaker show, is currently going to end. Oh my God. We're going to come back tomorrow. You know that we always going to come back every day. We do this every day because every day we got some stories to talk about. And I do my plans every day. And we going to get it done. We're going to get this done. When we not giving up, we're not. And then I got another song for you. I got another song for you. It's next, coming up next. So thank you for watching Marquetta the Light Speaker, where we help cure those hearts. Telling you, I ain't giving up. All them videos that I made, oh no, baby. And then all that blog page, no, baby. All this stuff over there, no, baby. All that, no, baby. No, all that. My babies think we in church every day. They like, Mama, you ain't used to do all this. We be in church all day long. Oh my God. But you know what? You gotta have God on you. It doesn't matter. Like, when all fails, people will fail you. People will say they be there for you and they got you and they love you. Then poof, there it is. But God, G-O-D, when he tells you that he's going to do something, he got it. When he said he's going to keep those promises, he's got it. Okay? A lot of people would say, how can you be God's child if you're a sinner? You're a devil baby. The devil is a lie. I am nowhere near that. I made mistakes. There's a lot of stuff that happened to me. But I am no different from anybody else. When God said he put a little heavens in my heart so I will never settle. Okay, I made a mistake. Now I'm going to get up and do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? And God, he's been there for me. You know what I'm saying? And he loves us. He loves sinners. And even though we made a mistake, you can go fix that. He said you're going to go through trials and tribulations. But that don't mean you sit in that. And sometimes we let guilt. The guilt is really bad. We overlet that guilt, and that's why we stay stuck in bondage. We doing things for people because we feel bad for them. Stop doing that. If you're doing something out of guilt and you feel bad, then you shouldn't be doing it. Because you are making it worse for yourself. Don't feel bad. If you feel bad, take care of yourself. Don't do things you don't want to do, trying to help somebody else. Don't do that. If you can't help them, you can't help them. It doesn't matter if you got it. It doesn't matter if you have a room left. It doesn't matter. If it's going to affect you and your health, you have to say no. If they're doing any side effects to your body, something's wrong with that. Strange ain't good. And if they getting into your mental health every time they calling you and you foaming at the mouth because they calling you and you don't know how to react and you got to come up with words to say to them, then you got to get off that phone because that's negative energy on the phone. You got to get off because that's too much for you. And you got to just go ahead and get yourself together, because when it comes to mental health, it's serious. You can have seizures. You can really get sick. And most importantly, you talking about you want to kill yourself, it will kill you. So that's the reason why I do this program, because it's serious. It's something serious. You ain't going to be worried about no income. You going to be worried about these people so they understand that your mental health needs to be taken care of. You know, especially if it's going out there and you hurting other people. Nobody should be going anywhere until they get the help that they need. They shouldn't be going out nowhere. They shouldn't be even going out on no dating tables until they get healed. Because you're going to hurt somebody else. And it's going to spread. You're too affected. It's like a pill. You know what I'm saying? And you can't get cured. So where are you going to get cured at? Where can you get cured at? Because you need the help. If you don't want to go to the counselors, if you don't want to go here and here, where can you go? Because you need that out of you. You should not sit there and rot. You don't deserve to be on the ground. Nobody does. No matter what happened to you, no matter who touched you, no matter who put you through what they put you through, you need your help. And walking away from your help is not going to help. And that's the reason why Marquetta, the life speaker, where we help cure those hearts, is now live and showing you what she's been doing her whole life. She is an encourager. She's like a Lord. She used to say when she was little, I'm fighting on the behalf of those who can't speak. That's what she's doing right now. She's fighting on those who can't speak, those who are afraid. Don't be, because there's somebody who would go around certain people and hold her voice because she couldn't say certain stuff. But now, poof, there it is. She on YouTube and they gonna shut up because she got a whole lot to say down here. Because it's not for her though. It's for people who need some help before it's too late. That's why they smoking. That's why they drinking. And they thinking that's working. When God said he's going to give you riches without no sorrows, he meant that. So think about that. If you drinking and if it's giving you sorrows, then that's not helping you. Think about that. Now, I'm trying not to get into an hour. Look. But thank you for watching Marquetta, the light speaker, where we help cure those hearts. Seriously, take care of that. Go get the help that you need. You don't need to be on the ground. Let me help you get out. Let me help you get up by showing you how I got out of there. Have a great day.